4th of July!
Scotch
for Dummies! Yeah,
we realized that, you know, Scotch and not really a traditional American drink, right?
No.
But
Yeah.
we drink a lot of Scotch.
And we got 4th of July party going
And
on.
Jello shots, just so you know.
Yeah, so there's red, white, and blue Jello shots, and we got a lot of drinking to do, but we figured before we got started, we'd hit up the Smokehead.
That's right.
Smokehead.
Smoky.
What the hell is this about?
Kick ass
Sean,
case, by the way.
You know
this
what?
is amazing.
Here's one where nobody's going to be right on this.
Yeah,
We're going to
it's
get a lot of comments,
Cool can. Check it out.
especially from the people that have tried it probably, but it is an unknown distiller.
43%?
So boring.
It's an Islay though, they make that clear, right?
Yeah, they claim it's an Islay.
But other than that, nobody knows the distiller, nobody knows anything about what's going on.
Ooh, it's healthy.
It's an NAS Scotch. So, I mean, what you get is whiskey in a bottle, basically.
yeah,
You know, I mean...
Well, it's just a marketing thing. It's either 6-year-old Lagavulin
Right,
or
there's rumors
16-year-old
about what it
Ardbeg,
is.
one of those two supposedly, and who knows?
It's a marketing thing, and nobody knows what's going on, and everybody's guess is as good as everybody else's, I suppose.
The Scotch Fairy fell for the marketing. It's a kick-ass can that it comes in, and here it is on our bar. We're going to enjoy it.
Sweet and smoky.
That's
That's
how
what
it
I
smells.
get.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't smell my mustache though. It's kind of hard.
Smells like fireworks. Yeah, I know. I may have to take my mustache out.
No, this is one of those smoked pork, pulled pork kind
Yeah.
of smells.
Doesn't help
Sweet.
that we're eating pulled pork.
No, but the
12-hour smoke, baby.
oh yeah, you get the smoke, the sweetness in there.
Now see, this does smell like loggy to me. This is definitely.
Really? I think
And
so.
we just had it last week or so, I think. So it's.
I don't know. It could be Ardbeg.
That's the rumor. There's
So,
a big argument
you know,
online that it's
Ignore what that is. Sample it for what you're smelling, dude.
What you smell?
Smells like Lagavulin.
It doesn't matter what you want it. What do you want it to be?
Smells like Scotch.
No, it doesn't.
Scotch in your scotch. Well, I got smoke.
Have you been drinking?
It's a smokehead, so.
It is a little bit smoky. It's a little bit
Oily.
sweet. I'm gonna take this mustache off. It's getting in the way.
Be honest.
It's good.
It's really tasty.
Here,
I like
I'm gonna
this.
get mine out of the way.
I think this is it. What we get for this Scotch Fairy?
How much does it cost?
I think 65. I think
Ooh, NAS for 65.
That's not bad.
around there.
So,
I don't
yeah, I'm
remember.
getting a lot of. I mean, that smoke really penetrates through
This
the
is a
nose,
long
through the
finish.
front
It's a
finish,
very long
through the end.
finish. Very tasty though.
It's got smoke. It's got pepper. I get a lot
Yeah,
of
I'm getting
peppery
I'm getting a
notes
lot
on
of
the
pepper
back here.
on the back end. Yeah.
Ooh,
That's a heavy duty glass right there,
It
man.
is.
You
It's
know
a
what?
meal in a bottle. I mean,
Yeah.
really, you want to chew on it.
I changed my mind. It's the Lagavulin smell, but the Ardbeg taste.
What? Getting crazy. Up
I don't know. I can't remember the Ardbeg to be honest with you, the smell, but it does.
You can tell it's
It's
young.
not Lagavulin on the taste.
I'm getting a lot of alcohol. A lot of alcohol burn on this. So
I get a lot of fruit on the nose.
So
I don't
I
get
feel-
as much
it
sweet on
feels
the
young.
taste,
Yeah,
tastes yummy.
flowery. I mean,
but I get some like cherry and stuff.
I smell floral. Not so much fruit.
So it is young. It is light in color. I mean, it's a honey colored almost.
much.
It's oily.
I'm not getting a whole lot of ribs.
It's oily.
Uh-huh.
Look at the lines on that thing turning.
Scotch is Scotch.
Oh, I like that. That's a good idea. We should have done
Stay
that.
classy,
in
guys.
Stay classy.
Yeah. So anyway, let's
It
start it off.
smells really good in the nose, and the taste is not bad. I'm gonna do some more first, but the smell is really good in the nose.
See, now that I've had a sip or two, the nose is a lot lighter and more fruit, more citrusy,
I'm
more
getting a little bit
lemon.
of fruit, but I'm still getting that iodine.
It's getting sweeter for me.
I do get a little bit of iodine, like seaweed taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sweeter.
It's got
That's the beauty of smelling, tasting, smelling.
it's got some nice
Hello?
sweet notes.
What do you talk to us?
Oh, there you go. Toffee. I got toffee on that one.
Toffee?
So I get like pulled sugar, like lighter than toffee. You know what I
Really?
mean? It's not quite. It doesn't have that
More brown
caramelized
sugar.
Maybe the
quality
smoke
to
is,
it.
is making it taste
And
more.
vanilla.
All right,
get
I'll
some
lead it
smoke.
off.
Go ahead.
Okay,
I
so
can do it.
I like the glass. I
wasn't
think the
happy.
nose.
I know.
I'm having. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the ball rolling here, and we got a 4th of July party to hit. If you couldn't tell,
What?
I'm just saying. The initial nose was pretty strong, smoky. First taste was pretty heavy. It was a
Yeah.
punch in the mouth. It was long lasting. But after letting it sit for a few seconds, letting your sinuses get filled with that alcohol,
Get used to it.
get used to it. A lot lighter on the nose, a little more lemony, citrusy, and actually the linger doesn't seem to last as long. I didn't put any water on it, and I think it could stand it because it is 43%. So I mean, it's not. It's a little bit heavier, but I like it. I think it's a good drink. I think it's a slower dram than most. I'm gonna give it a 2.5. I think it's. I have a problem with it at that price point, though, especially when you don't know what it is. You know, who's going to give $65 for something they don't even know what the hell it is? We got it. I like it, but I'm going to give it a 2.5 and let it go.
I'll look up the price too. I'm not exactly sure. I'll comment if it's lower, just so you know.
So the water does definitely affect it, but I don't think necessarily in a bad way. You get a little more lemon on the nose.
Yeah, I was gonna say you get more fruit now.
It tastes hot to me. Maybe that's because we haven't had a lot of other Scotch already tonight. So it tastes a little hot on the tongue, but I like the smoke. This is one that really has what I like in a Scotch, that it lingers. Is there's enough smoke. Being a young, probably a young Scotch. I'm gonna lose all credibility with these thoughts.
I'm going to lose all credibility.
So you're losing a lot of young Scotch. You get a lot more peat in, a lot more smoke. And that smoke definitely is retained. You really feel that through that. I like that. You know, I'm going to give this probably a 2.5 because it's good enough that I'm willing to. I would have a bottle of this in my bar. This is where I would take a glass. I would pour it. Maybe put a rock. Maybe put some Julie. Something to just get it cooled down a little bit, and then drink it for a long time. Because you can do this. You don't need to keep sipping this to keep the flavor.
Yeah.
So. I'd give this 2.5. This is really not a bad Scotch.
I agree. I like the Scotch. It holds up to its name. It's smoky. It's got some smoke, and it holds the water fine. I think the nose is a little sweeter now, and than it was at first, like lemon. I think you said. It's a good. It's good Scotch. $60. I hope it's less than that, to be honest with you. But it's a good Scotch.
What to put in the comments?
I don't remember. I apologize. A few jello shots in. But anyway, I like it. I'm gonna go 2. I'm not a big super smoke guy. It's a little too much for me. But I think I'll have a glass, maybe 2 tops. And that's it's pretty strong.
Well, yeah, it's not something you drink.
I'll take the rest.
He'll have the rest.
Saskatchewan will take the rest.
So 2 for you.
2 for me.
All right, so. Winding up here, I guess my initial reaction was about a 2.5. You know, it's got a nice smoke nose. It's got some floral scent on the initial thing, but putting some water on it, it tamed down the smoke. It brought out some of the lemon. I got a little more floral. I got some like orange rind. It was a little bit different with the water in it. You know what? I was waffling between 2.5 and a 3 just on the price point. It's a good glass. However, it lost a lot of the smoke, which is apparently their namesake. So there's a lot of water on it.
It did lose a lot of
He pulled the one
I
too.
didn't think
He
so.
pulled the one too.
On the nose, not the taste.
Well, I lost it on the taste a little bit too. It doesn't have the long finish. I mean, the water really brought it down a little bit. I only put a little splash.
Because I'm sitting here talking and
But it's still a good glass, and I think for $65, it's worth the money.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to give it a 2.5. I think it's worth that.
Here's a question for y'all. What would you compare this to on the smoke radar? What would give you something that compare it to? 'Cause to me, it's smoky. It's
one of the smokiest
strong.
I've ever had.
But I'm not sure.
Not
As far as
heat,
smoke, not peat, smoke.
It's one of the smokiest I've ever had.
I think the Ardbeg, or
I
maybe
don't know,
you
double black, you think?
And probably
Maybe.
at least a double black.
Yeah,
I think it's smokier because
it's
It's smokier than
the
that.
linger on this. I'm just
It's got a
here,
good linger.
and it's just continuing to
It stays
blow
with
them
you
out.
for a long time.
One of the smokiest I've
I don't know, you know, we
Octomore?
tried this the other day,
Maybe?
about a couple, 3 weeks ago or whatever, and I swore that this was a Lagavulin. No one can tell me what's in it, but to me it was Lagavulin. But
I thought that too
now I
then,
put
but now I
water in
don't.
it,
So I
and
don't know.
A
you don't
young
get that.
Lagavulin,
Yeah,
maybe?
you don't get that lemon.
At first, I was thinking Lagavulin because it had a little bit of that briny quality to it.
True.
But the more I tasted it after the initial taste, I was thinking Ardbeg.
Yeah, I'm with you.
It's Why don't you guys try it?
So,
Get involved in the
comment on this. I know you guys are going to anyway, and,
Right.
and let us know if you've had this one.
Corey.
What you guys think is in this bottle.
Kato.
Kato.
It'll be interesting to hear everybody's comments because it's it's not a bad glass. It
I
really
like
isn't.
it. I like this Scotch.
And to be honest, I kind of like it because we're going to get a ton of comments on this.
Yeah,
Everybody's going to have an
Maybe a
opinion about
3,
what it is.
So what do you
Good, bad, or
got? Let's
indifferent.
go around the horn.
So
What-
2.5.
2.5.
2.5
I
and a
did
half?
2. I did 2.
No, so it's
So that's
at least
about 2.3.
That's
Well,
beyond our math skills on 4th of
2.3-ish.
July.
Good point.
And
And
it
a
is
Jello
4th
shot.
of July, so happy
we're back
4th
to
of July,
it.
gentlemen.
Independence Day.
Happy Independence Day.
At least in the States.
Exactly. Great old USA.
If you're in Scotland, you're going to have to vote
Thanks
for
for
yours.
watching. Cheers.
Scotch. Cheers, guys. Hey, Scotch lovers. Thanks for watching.
Joining the conversation.
More videos below.
And hit subscribe before you go so you can get the new videos when they come out.
Slashing.
Cheers.